And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for Friday night's episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 6, Episode 12 and 13, which means this is the season finale of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We are one season away from its grand finale, and big spoilers are coming. If you have not caught up to Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., don't watch this until after you see it, because it's bananas. It's a two-parter, and it was like an hour-long episode. Even I didn't know about that. Though this is gonna be one episode, and then next week we'll get the last episode. But nope, they did it in one, and it was insanity. So, especially the ending. So, spoilers are coming. All right. So we all know that the team are literally trying to stop pretty much that woman who's pretty much trying to get the monoliths back on PowerPoint, I guess, and having them open the time-space continuum to bring her family members or friends or whatever you want to call it to their world so they can get bodies and pretty much take over the world. While that's all happening, you have Coulson, or the fake Coulson, trying to pretty much stop her as well. But something goes wrong where he ends up kind of like joining her and pretty much ruling the thing himself. He ends up stabbing May, and we all thought she dies, but then she ends up getting teleported into their world, which is pretty interesting. While that's all happening, you have the team trying to figure out a way to stop them. You know, they built the weapons that they needed to pretty much prevent her from going into their bodies, because if she goes into their bodies, especially as an inhuman, yeah, it's gonna be trouble. So we got to see Daisy unleash her power against Sarge. We got to see that. That was pretty cool. We got to see his full form. He kind of reminded me of a Tatari, maybe meets like a Super Shredder kind of thing. It looked pretty cool, because when she did her I guess her vibe power, kind of like how in Flash does his, she did her power to him. His body, his skin kind of moved back. The Coulson skin moved back, and we got to see his true form. So we got to see that. That would look pretty cool. Like I said, May got killed, you know, stabbed, and then she got teleported into the other half of the world. Well, not really the world, but their world. And she ended up fighting the people that was on top of like a pyramid kind of thing. They kind of looked like they were Apocalypse's like long lost family members. Like, you know, they're all Egyptian. They had the three stones, but smaller. They were like keys to keep the portal open, so she had to close that before she got back. The evil chick went in there. I forgot her name. I apologize. She went in there to fight her. Obviously, May won. She stabbed her and killed her. And then, of course, Coulson also got killed. Well, the fake Coulson got killed. He got stabbed by Mac, who had Yo-Yo, and I forget the kid's name, who had the powers, who can move the earth, you know, the dirt and rocks and stuff. They kind of thought about him, and you know, he came to life in, you know, in their vision. So we got to see him again, so that was cool. Gemma's and Fitz's grandson got pretty much caught, almost getting caught by zombies, if you want to call it that. I guess that's what they were calling them, when people who were being controlled by those bat creature things. Yo-Yo ended up having one in her mouth, but then she spit it out. They got it out of her in time too, because I thought she was gonna die. And then, of course, the ending was the fact that May is now gone. May passed away. She got stabbed so much that she died. Fake Coulson is also dead too, so we don't have to worry about that. But the ending to this was insanity, due to the fact that apparently they jumped forward in time, apparently, because Enoch's race was coming after them. Apparently they came out of nowhere to attack the headquarters. Gemma and Fitz were fighting them off, but they already knew about how S.H.I.E.L.D. worked and how their protocols worked, so they had to figure out a way to try to stop them without them knowing. So that was pretty interesting. Enoch came back, like I said. He helped Fitz and Simmons, you know, get out of that situation, and then they apparently went into the future, because apparently at the end of the episode they go into the open shot and you see New York City, but it kind of looks like it's either destroyed or being rebuilt. I don't know, one of the Empire State, but it looked kind of weird looking. It could have been the future. Who knows what it was? But apparently they're in New York now. And in the very end of the episode, we got to see the reveal of Agent Coulson. Agent Coulson is now back, but this time is an LMD. He is now an LMD. He's got all the memories of Coulson. He's been caught up to speed of what's been going on with the fake Coulson and all that. So we're going to get Coulson back next season, even though it's really going to be an LMD version of himself. But it's pretty cool. I thought the Sarge guy was going to be the new Coulson, where he's going to end up, you know, saving May or something and fall in love with her because he has the memories of Coulson and be a part of the team and then move on forward. They're just going to treat him as Coulson. I thought that was going to happen, but nope, did not happen. Because normally things like that usually do happen, but they decided to go LMD. So what does that mean? Does that mean that this Coulson's going to turn evil again, like how Ada did? Who knows? But we're going to have to wait and see. So my overall thoughts on this season, I liked this season. It wasn't my favorite season, but it was fun. It took a while for us to get to the point where, okay, who is this Coulson guy? What's his deal? But I did like the character. I thought the actor who plays Coulson did a really good job playing a different character, even though it was the same character that he's normally playing, but he got to play it in a different version. So that was cool, because a lot of actors who have to do that, like Tom Cavanaugh does that in, you know, Flash. He plays Reverse Flash, and Harrison Hall about 50 different versions. It's very hard to do, you know, your particular character, but give him a different character arc, and that was pretty cool what they did with Coulson. So good job on that. I did like the beginning half of the story where they were in space trying to find Fitz. That was cool. The reuniting Gemma and Fitz storyline, that was cool. I think they're a pretty cool couple, so that was fun. Daisy, I did wish we got to see more of Daisy doing her powers, because they kind of like hold her back a little bit, but they kind of made her more human, I guess, because technically she's half human, even though she's an inhuman. But overall, overall, the season was fun. A lot of, you know, a couple of moments here and there were kind of like, okay, really? But what can you do? Hopefully the last season hits it off with a bang and ends with a bang, because if it ends in a cliffhanger, I'm gonna cry. And maybe it comes back on Hulu or Disney Plus, but I'll cry if it ends at a cliffhanger to set up more. But yeah, but you know, this season is over. No more season 6, so now we have to wait for season 7, whenever the heck that is. This year, next year, 2 years from now. Who knows? We have to wait and see what happens. So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And did you guys like this season? Which is your favorite season so far? Mine's is the one with Ada. You know, when she ended up being Madam Hydra and all that. That's my favorite season. I think that was season 4 or 5. I can't remember which one was it. But that and then Ghost Rider stuff, that stuff was good. So far, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has been really, really good. But season 6, like I said, was good, but not, you know, not the best. But I still enjoyed it. But we have to wait and see how season 7 turns out. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Thank you very much, and have a good day.